The following program may be habit-forming and may contain scenes of a graphic nature. Parental guidance suggested.
Live from the Pickleball Anytime studio, it's the Tin Man Show, sponsored by Pickleball Anytime, the fastest way to make your very own pickleball court on any hard surface. And Itch Be Gone. For those tough-to-scratch places, it's Itch Be Gone. And now, introducing your host, David G., the Tin Man.
Feels like forever. Within my heart of memories, a perfect love that you gave to me. Oh, I remember when you are with me. I'm free, I'm careless, I believe.
We're back. Want to thank Harry for giving me the night off last night. He said, Dad, I'm starting school. Take the night off. I love that kid. I'm so freaking proud of him.
Chat Flirt sent $3. So good to see the best IRL streamer. Dan Man puts real in IRL.
Well, thank you for that. Chat Flirt. Anyway, was talking about Harry, started school last night. They gave him a whole toolbox. And I told him, listen, if shit don't work out, at least you'll be able to fix stuff around the house. I mean, I'll show you a picture in a little bit. He was showing me they sent them these things. It's like a meter that you put in the outlets of your, electricity outlets, and it reads the voltage. I'm like, dude, you're killing it already, one day. I also said to him, listen up. First of all, these aren't teachers. They're not instructors. They're not teachers. This is not high school. It's not college. Okay? Bottom line is you're paying for this. These are guys getting paid to teach you what you need to know. If anything goes over your head, you raise your hand and say, yo, say that again, I didn't get it. You gotta understand that. It's not high school. These aren't like teachers. They don't give a shit. They're getting paid either way. It's like you're buying the lobster, you're gonna eat it or you're not. But don't let these guys get away with that shit either. Already his homework was like to watch 2 YouTube videos on how to, rewire a fucking house. But I'm proud of him. Proud of him already. All right, let's see who's here with us real quick. Get it going, baby. Who was first? Who was first tonight? Stuffed Frank. Welcome, Stuffed. Love you, brother. Thank you for joining me. Dina, what's with these crowns? Dina, #1 wrench, I guess. Is that what that is? Wow, this is new. Aunt B, she don't have a crown. Cherry, how you doing, Cherry? Thanks for joining me. Goo Barrymore. The Slayer's in the house. Bang. Love it. Stink Bug. We can start now. Stink Bug's here. Loves Stink Bug. No matter who else she's watching. Even if she is watching Cowboy, I still love her. I don't care. Shit, my attitude changed towards all of this shit. Go ahead, junkie up. I don't care. Shit, I'm not on. I'm watching a movie. I was just watching a John Gotti movie. Who else we have? Cherry Dina Amp B, Cherry Dina Amp B, Goo, Dina, no, T-Ray. The beautiful T-Ray. She gives makes this shit worth watching. Our T-Ray girl. The Queen of Discord with RZA. Let's see what else. T-Bone, never heard of you, but welcome to the family. Pete, if I don't say Pete's name, something's wrong. Pete, what up, Pete? Can I get a chat flirt? I love flirting. Thone, I don't know who that is, but welcome to the family, Thone. Glad you're here with us. Tony TV. All right. Going to explain something to you right now. Although I am the host, kind of run the show, this is a family, and this family has a commission, like a real family. And from the commission, I got the word last night, they want me to make Tony TV. Tony TV's getting his button tonight. What does that mean? Tony TV has earned himself a right to become a mod tonight. That's right. He's getting made by the family. We're going to have a whole ceremony for his ass, if I can figure out how to do it. So congratulations to Tony TV. He's going to be a mod on our channel. He's always looking out, and this came from above me. And there is an above me, trust me. So I'm excited for him. And I love that, having him as a mod too. Yeah, that's good stuff, because Tony TV's on the ball, baby. All right, let's see. Everyone, Cherry T-Bone, congrats, Tony. Yeah. Tony TV. I was on Discord earlier, and RZA was posting every 30 seconds. Yeah, well, that's his thing, man. RZA is Discord. You know, somebody's got to entertain you on there. You know what I mean? Oh, there's our girl, Penelope, in the house. Talk about high level. Shit, we got the gangs all here. I'm glad. Now, I was reading something about Cowboy getting tossed, and he was blaming me. I mean, I don't really know what's going on with that, but I don't know. Somebody was saying to me, Cowboy's channel got shut down. He was blaming me. He was crying to me. I did it. Shit, I don't even know how to do that. Turn off notification. Tony TV getting made, baby. Penelope, Tony TV is getting his button tonight. Gonna be a made man on the Tan family. I love it. Down that I see. Oh, okay. I've been hearing a lot of crazy shit. I'll tell you though, last night, right? I was sleeping, everything was good. All of a sudden I hear boom. I thought it was over right there. I ran. Nope. I woke last night to the sound of thunder. The sound of thunder. How far off? I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1982. What do you think is going to happen next? Nothing. This shit ain't working. Every once in a while you have equipment failure. Let's try that again. Woke up last night to the sound of thunder. How far off? I sat and wondered.
Woke last night to the sound of thunder.
And there it is.
How far off? I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1962. And it's funny how the night moves when you just don't seem to have as much to lose. Strange how the night moves with autumn closing in. Night moves. Night moves. Yeah.
I love this song.
I sure remember the night moves. And I'm funny how you remember. How you remember.
All right, so anyway, that really did happen. I woke up to the sound of thunder, reminded me of this song, so I grabbed it. Couple of things. Got a couple of... Okay, so what I'm going to do tonight, I have gotten so many emails and texts and direct messages over the last couple of weeks, and I just... Shit, I never even see them. And last night, I actually, I was home, and I started going through some things. I started reading these messages. So I printed some of them up. I wrote them. I actually spent some time writing them on a piece of paper, so I'd have them in front of me. And I'm going to answer these questions on the air. I don't know, these people, maybe they'll catch the rerun, whatever. I mean, I see attendance is a little light tonight, which doesn't matter to me either way, as long as the good people are here. Don't forget, it's quality, not quantity, in IRL with me. But I got a couple of calls today. One call was from a woman, a beautiful woman, who I play pickleball with. It was actually on Facebook. I didn't even know you can make calls on Facebook. You know, on the instant message or whatever, on Facebook, you can make phone calls. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's from a girl named Michelle who plays at a park that I go to that I haven't been to in a while. But whenever I go there and she's there, I look forward to seeing her. They have a lot of parties there, holiday parties. So I always tell you, pickleball guys, I mean, the pickleball courts, they have 4th of July party, Labor Day party, Memorial Day party. There's always a party. People bring food. That's why it's like a community. I tell you, drinks. They're just wonderful people, you know, and they love to hang out and get together, and they all have the pickle in common, so it's all good. No, it wasn't Michelle Dong. No. Although I have spoken to her recently, she just got back from China. I'm hoping that she's going to come on with us soon. I don't know if you guys noticed, I got this sty right here. It's like itching me like crazy. I'm like dying. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's like this little thing on my eye. It's driving me nuts. But the show must go on. So anyway, she calls me. And she's been watching my videos. It's like, Tan, I just want you to know, I watch all your videos, I watch your live stream. I say, how come I never see you in the chat? You know, when you see all these numbers and shit at the end of the night and all these people watched, you wonder where they are. They're not in the chat with us, but they're still watching. Turns out, she wants to do her own live stream with her friend. She has a friend named Anne-Marie. Two beautiful women, middle-aged. They're probably, I'd say late 40s, early 50s probably. I mean, been through so much in their lives. and they take care of their mothers. I think that's what she was saying. I mean, they total care of their parents now. And they want to just show how, you know, how they take care of their loved ones at this age of life, and what they do for them, and take them here and do this and live stream and maybe just help some people that are in that situation that have elderly parents that can't afford a assisted living or a nursing home, and they have to live with their children now, and they want to help. You know, not only that, they want to go out in Delray and do the single life because they're both single. And I think it's going to be great. I said, listen, I'll produce you. I said, I'll produce you guys. I'm like, shit, I'll do that. So, you know, I explained to her how I got started with the skank, and how I was just thrown into this thing, and how I was disrespected, and I grew, and it grew a little bit, and then now I have my own family. It's like a miracle, everything that happened, the progression of this. She said, well, what do you talk about? I'm like, well, you want to know the truth? Masturbation, pickleball, and rock and roll. She's like, oh, shit, that's pretty good. I like the way you said masturbation first. I said, yeah, everybody's whacking. Anyway, let's get past that. So, you know, I explained to her about the trolls and everything and the disrespect. And, you know, you have to be able to, you know, deal with that shit. You know, you don't know who's popping on your channel that might be disrespectful to you. But, you know, if you're able to overlook it, like at first, I forget it. I was ready to reach into the camera and just grab necks. And that was my response. But these are two beautiful women. I don't see them getting trolled. I see them getting a big fan club. But I told them, hey, man, I'll promote you. I got great people that are with me on my channel that I'll promote you to come over, and they'll watch you as well. And I think they're going to love you guys. I mean, they got great personalities. You know, it's women that are like not scamming women. They're actually real people. You know, they don't need other guys to buy them dinner and shit. I think one of them's a realtor, sells a lot of big money houses. But they want to do they want to give back. I said, shit, that's what I was trying to do. You know, give a positive message, help people that, you know, are having problems, maybe with their relationships, maybe they can't get it up. I know we got a few of those, Rizzer, no disrespect. You know, hair plug talk, Scuffy Frank. You know, you want to talk about weed? You know, we talk about everything here, pretty much. But, so, I'm hoping that Saturday night in Delray, I'm going to introduce them to the family. Right from my first spot where I was, the first spot on the bench, not at the bench in Andrea's, that ship has sailed. More by, you know, Rocco's Tacos, where I used to sit when I first started. So, you know, I'm looking forward to that, you know. And I think they're going to be great. And, you know, I'm hoping that you guys are going to support them. I think you're going to love them. I really do. They're like so like real, and they're cool. I mean, me and this girl hit it off. As soon as we met, it was like, boom. And, you know, we look forward to seeing each other. I haven't been there in a while because I don't go to that park as often as I used to. Because I kind of moved. I was living in Boca when I first got here. And now I'm in Delray, so I'm closer to Calusa Park, the park that you guys see me at with Bard and the boys over there. But they're wonderful people, and I think you're really going to enjoy what they have. I just, you know, it's one of these things, though. And I told her, I said, I don't know how I do this. You know, I come on, I really don't have anything planned, but as soon as I see my people and the names, it's like all of a sudden I have all this energy or whatever it is that like just pushes me through this. I mean, I could do this for 2 hours without even thinking about it, you know, and it's a skill level to do it. I mean, it's like a gift. You know, it's not that easy to just sit here.
#FactFinder. face with monocle emoji. Sent $5 California girl and gay cowboy have live stream sex on the phone every night. Thoughts? Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Love this song.
Nothing is new. I've seen it here before. Watching, waiting. Wish she's sitting with you, but her eyes are on the door. So many are paid to see what you think. You get it for free. The woman is wild. She can't tame by the perfect jaguar. Money's a matter. If you're in it for love, you ain't gonna get too far. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boy, she'll.
You know, I've been hearing a lot of things from people that Cowboy, and I hate to mention the hat with no body under it, but let's do it, and Callie are having some kind of bullshit relationship, some kind of love fest, and they're trying to have like a love triangle with me. You know, like I'm interested in Callie and I'm talking to her all the time. Trust me, guys, I am not. Okay? She called my number tonight. I'm afraid to pick up her call. I believe that she's taping me, like, you know, for his show. Like, I don't even want to talk to her. And when she has called me, it was all to, like, apologize, you know, for being an idiot on this show. And I'm always talking her down, like, hey, it's okay. Just give other people a chance to talk. So you come on here, you know, you want to talk, but you don't let anybody else say anything. You're just rambling. But I hear a lot of things about her and Cowboy. You know, and then she rings my number. I didn't even answer the phone. I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. It's like, you know, you got to be careful now. Like, I'm starting to realize. Like, even with Scuff Frank, man, I don't even know if this guy's taping me or what. I don't know. I've never taped anybody's conversation before. Ever. Like, for what? You know, if somebody leaves me a voicemail, that's a voicemail. Then that's on my phone. It's not like I even know how to record this shit. Hey, Taurus, I saw you on Discord earlier when I posted the announcement that we're coming on, and we're so glad that your man is home resting comfortably, and we love you, and we prayed for him, and, you know, we just hope that he's going to make a full recovery and he go back to the flea market, you know? Just keep rubbing his feet. That's the key. Yeah, so, you know, Cowboy's trying to get some views, I guess. So he's not talking to himself. So now he's got Callie Girl with him. We said, you know, 1 minute she's with him, 1 minute she's not with him. I don't know who's watching this shit. I'm sure you guys know more than I know about what's going on over there. I can't even look at that fucking guy. No shit. I can't look at the guy. You know, just a mention of Cowboy in Discord or whatever the freak's going on with these two. And now some kind of love triangle bullshit between me, her, and him. That's what he tried to pull with Andrea, too. Same content, grabbing, popcorn headlines. Shit didn't work then either. You know, she's making a big mistake. You know, I also heard that he said that he was going to fly her in and put her up in a hotel room and bang her brains out for a weekend and send her back to California. All paid for by the Cowboy Show. That's good content, right? Oh, Cali girl, you come here, I'll screw you. Me in the hat, we'll bang your brains out. Just don't step on my teeth, they'll be on the floor. What is she, a fucking moron? I mean, I don't understand this girl. I don't. Like, she says she's on all these high-end streams with all high-end lawyers and this and that. And she's dealing with this idiot. I mean, how famous does she want to be? Does it mean that much to her? Is she really an IRL junkie? Is that what it comes down to? But don't worry, it comes with waffles and breakfast in bed. I'm sure my phone's going to be ringing any minute. It's going to be her. Hope it's not, because you never know when you're being recorded anymore. So all of a sudden, my phone calls are being recorded? For content, for other people? Am I that important here? I got my little family. We're not bothering nobody. We're doing our thing here. We're all trying to, like, jump on us for whatever. You know what it is? They're trying to get you guys. That's what it really comes down to. It's like they want the family to come watch them bullshit and trash me. So maybe you'll turn against me. It is what it is. Hi, Marianne. Love you, baby. I'm the talk of the YouTube streets. Why, though, Donnie? Why, man? What am I doing? I mean, what am I doing? I have my people. It's like we don't care anymore about numbers or anything like that. We don't give a shit. You know? You want to talk pickleball? Let's talk pickleball. If that's what I'm the talk of, the pickleball community, I'm an ambassador for pickleball. This is just me being with my family now. The family. And like I said, Tony TV is about to get made tonight. It's that kind of family. And it's weird. It is kind of like a one of those families, because if you come in here and fuck with us, you're getting toasted. You're done. You're getting whacked. You're getting wrenched. Instead of being whacked, you're getting wrenched. That's IRL shit, right? Anyway, I got a good story for you. Had a call today with a friend back in New York. Guy's brother owns the bowling alley that I bowled at 300 in, and it turns out he owns an air conditioning and heating business. And he's a really dear friend of mine. He was at my bachelor party in Vegas. He was at my wedding. And he owns an air conditioning and heating company. And I was talking to another friend, and he reminded me that Sammy, his name's Sammy the Bull. That's funny, because his name's Sammy the Bull. That's what we call him, the Bull. You know what this guy had in his house? I don't want to freak anybody out, but he had one of those sex swings. Hey, you guys ever do any of that shit? I never did that before. But it was like this swing that he had on a hook in like his bedroom, and the girls would get in there, and it would be like a swing. Sex swing. Oh, Donnie R, he's done that, yeah. Taurus, you ever tried a sex swing, man? I could see how that could be kind of cool. I mean, he used to tell me about it, like Davey. And all my friends back home call me Davey.
Spunkmaster sent $10.10. Andrea done with you and you went for Cali and Cali shat on you bro and went to gay cowman. Pony up the tan man.
wow, for $10 you get a whole song. I like that. It's a great song. I'll have to take it off the grid for the night. You believe this shit? Somebody just sent me this. I can't believe what's going on, man. I just can't. I can't believe this. Look at this shit. I mean, why are they sending me this? I'll tell you, I saw Aggie and Bill's parody the other day. Freaking loved it. Bill, let me tell you something, bro. You and Drag, my man. You did look like Miss Doubtfire. Like, I don't know who you were impersonating, because I haven't been over there in a while, but whoever that was, shit, I thought you were a girl. I didn't even realize that was you at first. I thought that was like another actor that you hired. Freaking good, man. Good stuff. And Aggie looked beautiful as ever. That's the one thing about that. Aggie looks better than her. She makes her look too good. But once again, it was really fun. It's fun to watch, man. I had someone over. I was burning something before Timmy came on, and she ran over something. She got me blocked and couldn't say anything. Whatever. But anyway, I was going to tell you guys a story real quick that Sammy the Bull had reminded me of when we were on the phone, and he said he would give Harry an internship. I don't know, either during his, while he's learning or after he's done. He said, sure, Davey, I'll take care of him, no problem. Just have him call me. Gave me his number. But he brought up this, him and I, we went to high school together, and when I was a kid, I probably was in 12th grade. I was on a wrestling team. It was pretty good. I had my long hair, but I was, in good shape. And I had this really nice bicycle. It was a Fuji bicycle. A yellow Fuji bicycle that I loved. And it had like one of those speedometers on it that told you how far you went. We used to ride to New York City and shit, come back. Had some great times on that bicycle. One night, I was being lazy and I didn't bring it in the house. And I didn't chain it up in front of the house. I woke up and guess what happened? Take a guess. My bicycle was stolen. Couldn't ride my bicycle. My bicycle was stolen. My 10-speed Fuji yellow beautiful bicycle. About a month later, I'm in the classroom, in school, in high school, and right outside were paddleball courts, handball courts, where all the black students and the Puerto Rican guys and the African American guys and the Puerto Rican guys would all hang out. Tough guys, bro. You don't want to go out there and play handball with these guys. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of those things. It was like a prison yard. Shit, my high school, North Rockland High School, was in High Times magazine for the most drug busts in the 80s. We were famous for that. And our football team. So anyway, some big ass people. I'm seeing paragraphs here. Do I need to read this? I always like the way you already. Oh, it's Sparty. Stories they're very interesting. So anyway, I'm in the classroom, and I look out the window, and what do I see? Take a guess. Let me play the song. Bicycle. Oh yeah, I wanted to ride my bicycle, all right, and there it was.
Forrest 1965 sent $5.
Never thought I'd feel this way. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm glad I got the chance to say that I do believe I love you. And if I should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
Thank you, Taurus. I love you. Out of all the people that send donations, when you send one, it means so much to me because I know the situation, and you know I love you, and I hope people are getting your readings, and you know we always pray for Bill. You know, sort of picture him on the, you know, he got the monitor and all of that, and you know we hope for the best for him. Okay. So anyway, where was I? I think I was talking about my bicycle. So I look out the window of the classroom, and there's my 10-speed Fuji beautiful bike, kickstand down, right there by the paddleball courts with all these guys playing paddleball. Not one of them was white, okay? Some of the toughest guys in that school were out there. I went right over to the teacher. I said, listen, you see that bicycle out there? That's my bicycle. That was stolen from me, and I'm going to get it. If anything happens, just know that's why I'm walking out of your classroom. And I walked out of the classroom. I went to the corridor. I walked right over to those handball courts where those kids were playing. I picked up the bicycle, and I rode away. And nobody said a freaking word. Not a word. Hello.
Hey, what's it? I love you. I love you.
Love you. Miss you.
I love you. Can you tell me you love me too?
I love you. Where you been?
What?
We haven't heard from you in a while.
I know. I've been not feeling so good, but I can't stop feeling me, baby. Where's Andrea?
Thank you for calling in. We love you.
Where's Andrea?
We'll get to that.
You gonna?
We'll get to it, all right?
Can you pull me a kiss?
Thank you for the kind words. What are you gonna do? So, in the end, I got my bicycle back, but it was never the same. The bicycle was never the same, you know? And I never found out who actually stole it because I just walked right over. Isn't that amazing how nobody even said anything? I mean, whoever rode that bicycle there did not even say a word when I picked it up and rode away with it. You know what I'm saying? You ever get robbed though? And like, I don't know, maybe your car or your house. And then all of a sudden, thing just doesn't feel the same. A bicycle was never the same after that. It really wasn't. You know? It's sad. But, he reminded me of that story. He goes, remember when you went out there and got your bicycle? I'm like, shit, you remember that? Sammy, man, that was like 100 years ago. He's like, dude, I'll never forget how you went right out there with those guys and just grabbed the bike and rode away and nobody said a word. And I was like, holy shit, man, I forgot all about that. He's like, I didn't. So, That's the story of my... Should I play it one more time? Because I really do like this song. Her. I can't stop her. I warned her. I warned her about this hat that's just using her for content. I warned her. I don't know what else to say. I begged her not to go watch him, and she ran. And you know, I keep bringing up the little kid scenario, but who am I to tell anybody what to do? Nobody. But I don't think they understood. It wasn't because I was afraid to lose viewers or anything like that. I figured, okay, when I was on TikTok that time, before, and now I'm up to like 800 and something subscribers, which I don't even know how this is happening, but it's a miracle. Before that even, you know, I tell you, I have my shop hooked up to it. I'm all pickleballed up over there. But I went live, and I was in demo mode, and I was talking to myself for like an hour, and I didn't even know it. Till my son said, Dad, you just did a whole hour. I was like, hey, it's good practice. What can I tell you? You know, I was going through my pickleball stories and shit. Nobody was watching me. But anyway, I figured, you know, how many times am I going to do that before I say, wait a minute, I'm not doing this shit? I mean, do you really think that I would keep doing what I'm doing if the family didn't show up for me? I mean, the day you guys say we're done with you, you give me a license to get back to my TV, go back to the pickleball court. I'm not saying I don't love this, because I do. I love being with you. This is a great... Oh, there he is. TONEY TV. Yeah, no, man, this shit comes and goes. It'll be gone. You know, it happens. You know, you get them. I don't know. You know, I felt something coming in, too. Like, I saw it, and I was like, what the fuck? And then now I got this little bump right there. And it's a sty, no doubt about it. I've had it before. You put some cold water on it and shit. It is what it is. You know, I don't feel like I'm under any more stress than I usually am. Although I'll tell you some shit coming up. I got a lot to talk about. Got so much to tell you. But, okay. And if you're going to breathe life into his channel, then he's never going away. I was hoping that he would do it for a while. He'd have 4 or 5 people watching him, and he'd be like, you know what the fuck am I doing? I'm a realtor. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I mean, why am I doing this? You know? But once you start getting the numbers and, you know, hey, now all of a sudden you're talking to 20, 30 people, and the chat's going, and everybody's, you know, chiming in, and you feel like, whoa, this shit's really working. Is it really working? I mean, is it really working? Anyway, hope you guys got some plans for 4th of July weekend coming up. Yeah. We warned you. You got one more day to do sit-ups. One more day to do sit-ups. Then it's G-string time, Rizzer. Sock up, my boy. Look, her whole shtick is that she supports live streamers, T. Okay? What's up, buddy? How you doing, my boy? Love you, man. I really do. I love Buddy East Coast. I love the guy. He's so real. He's a rock star, man. He's a real freaking rock star. You know that? I don't think he's really that sick. I think it's just all an act. You know, I don't know what the drugs are doing to him. Listen, I have not seen, spoken, or heard from him since he walked past me. Before that, I don't deal with him anymore. I realized right then and there that this is not a good look for me. Not for me personally, to be involved with this moron. I mean, when he was sitting next to me, there was a time where felt kind of good about it because he could pick up the slack. I'm not sitting there talking for 2 hours straight. You know, but he was saying was moronic shit. But I still had time to have a smoke. That's all I really cared about. You know? It's just that his vibe was so, like, unnatural. And you know, I'm glad I got out of that. Let's just put it that way. There's Shelly! I understand what's going on over there, so I'm not lost. There's really nothing going on over there. Shelly, I couldn't tell you what's going on over there. You know? We're just talking about Cali Girl and how she's, like, having a romance, you know, with the hat. And in the end, she's going to be really sorry that she did what she did, because, look, you can call what I'm doing content right here. Okay, just content. Just content. Content. I mean, it's just me talking to you guys. Is that content? Okay, it's content. You know, I'm not trying to be somebody I'm not. I mean, shit, you guys know me long enough. I'm the same moron. Love me or hate me, I'm the same idiot every time I turn the camera on. And, you know, I don't mean to disrespect people. Yo, T, why don't you call in, man? I want to hear about this. I really do. I mean, she called in, said she was taking a break from him, and now you're telling me that she was right back there the next day. That's what scares me about these people. They call me up. I don't know if she's taping me for him or what. I don't know if she's taping me so she can put me on there and I'm being nice to her. Callie, relax. You want to come back, come back. You're part of the family. I mean, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad here. It's not my intention. What's up, Sabrina? You know what's funny about this whole format? I'll tell you. I was watching TK the other day. He was in Paris. Oh, no. He was at the Wimbledon. And I said, TK, looking good, brother. And then he mentioned me. You know, he gave me a shout out. And it felt pretty good. I was like, shit, this superstar just mentioned me personally. He's like, what's up, Tan Man? I was like, shit. I just got an autograph from TK. So you know what? Donnie R, how are you? Everybody. Shelly, I love you. Sweet ripen vibes, love you, brother. Don't you realize playing on our emotions that you helped catapult for her? Made her more relevant. How did I make her more relevant? I mean, according to her, she is IRL. She's high level. And constantly promote him and her live stream because content her channel is based on hate and tearing people down. I don't know who that is. I know that's not my Shelly. Shelly's a wonderful person. The Shelly that's here with us, she's really shit. She's high level. But this is coming from someone who is obsessed with the skank queen. Not everyone. At picking out the ones that have good intentions. I don't know. You know? I'm just thinking about being down by the sea on the 4th of July.
Just you and me. We overdosed on pleasure. Yanni's in the wind. We're rugging up for winter.
Man, I love this song. This is like such a mellow, cool song, you know? It's great. Isn't talking about me. And I didn't think she was talking about you, Shelly. 100%, man. Nobody gonna talk to you like that anyway. Not on here. Shit, I love Shelly. She's family. You know? She gets here when she can. I get it. You know, everybody's got their shit going on, but when she's here, she's high level. Tony, some of these people, damn, read into a tan man. I was talking about Purple Phoenix. Clarified Shelley's question. Oh, okay. No good. Hey, it's all good. You guys, listen, you know, part of this whole format, it's like I'm not even involved in this conversation, probably. Most of this shit. I'm looking right at the chat over here. I only see the first 3 lines. It's hard for me to read it anyway. You know, I'm just focused on, you know, what I'm thinking about. And is Tony here? He's here. Shit, he's here. Yeah, he'll call in. So anyway, you guys want to hear something funny? I went to Publix before the show to get my, you know, for the first time I bought 18 eggs instead of 12. Smart, man. My egg salad's not gonna be room in the house for me. I'll be eating that shit for the next 3 days. I got 18 eggs for the first time. I always buy just 12. I'm like, shit, there's 18. I might as well get the 18 pack, right? And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get myself a cooked chicken. You know those cooked chickens? In Publix or whatever you shop, they got them already made. They're already cooked in the bag. It's like $8. Shit, bring it home, rip it apart. Great meal. Got a little macaroni salad. So I go to the cash register. I pay for it, you know. And I get home. And I realized that I didn't take the freaking chicken. I'm like, where's the fucking chicken? You know, that sucks because I was starving. You ever like do that? It's like, all right, you're all excited. Oh, I'm home. You walk in, you know that chicken's in the bag. You're going to rip off the leg just for the first bite. Shit. I'm just going to rip off the leg for the first bite. I got my macaroni salad. I'm good, man. I'm like, where the fuck is the chicken? You know what they do when they put it in the bag and they turn the thing? You know, the bags are in different, like, bins and shit. She forgot to give me the chicken. So I had to go all the way back. I walk in, had my receipt, went right up to her, and she's holding it up. She's like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh man, I'm losing my mind.
If you change your mind, take a chance. I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Would it be
Hello?
Tan,
There he is.
there's been a lot of music and stories tonight. But you
I'm not
know,
even,
there's
dude,
little
I'm
nitty
not
gritty
even
we need to
halfway
cover.
through. I'm not even
What?
halfway through what I got in store for your ass. Start time
Wow.
stamping. Not you
What?
personally. I'm just saying.
Huh? Did you watch the show? Very
What?
controversial.
What show?
You know, you don't watch though.
What
See?
show?
You get the notification, and then
Wait,
you think it's the
wait.
clown
What are we
show.
talking
What?
about? What show?
Listen, are you going to tease Tony TV? You're going to give him the wrench?
Nah, he's getting the wrench, man.
What do you have, a ceremony coming up?
Yeah, we're gonna have a ceremony.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you think that's a good idea to sensationalize something like that? What happens on the way out if you have to take the wrench? Do you do a ceremony then too?
I got a good feeling about him.
More music? All right.
That's the ceremony music. All right,
What?
Frank, what do you got for us? Got any
I have
questions?
some. Huh? I'm eating on air.
You got any questions for me, bro?
Absolutely. You missed the show.
What
I did
show?
a waiting room, Tan Man waiting room.
Is that the show? I don't know. I
Yeah,
got to
I
subscribe. I don't know, man. I'm only subscribed to one of your channels, the one with the clown. Otherwise, I don't really get notifications, man. If I see the red dot next to the clown on my YouTube, I'll click on it and see what's going on. And I see the clown, I say hello, and then I go. I mean, if you were sitting there, I would talk to you. I'd call in, you know, but it's I never seem to catch you. I always catch the clown.
Well, the show you missed tonight was called Tan Man Quits IRL. You didn't hear about it?
No.
Yeah, Tan Man quits IRL. And what I mean is that you had said that you're done, right? You don't walk the boulevard anymore.
When did I say that?
You just sit in the garage, and then you said you're going back to the pickleball.
Nah, man, I'm good.
You quit the IRL.
I gotta keep it
You're
moving,
not out
brother.
there, right?
You know, my mind changes like the wind, bro. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, am I gonna stream tonight? And I'm like, eh. And then, you know, Harry calls, and then it's like, all right, boy, I'll be there. Stop. You know, it's like, it's like going on a date every night for me in a weird way. I feel like I have to, like, you know, I don't know, like I know you're gonna be talking about my hair and shit. I gotta, like, fucking blow, you know, just wet my head and try and look halfway decent. You know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
See, for you, it doesn't matter because you're Scuffy Frank. You're supposed to look fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as long as you got weed, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Frank,
Well,
I gotta get you to stop smoking weed, Frank.
That's what we were talking about tonight, how the cigarette that you use is much like a mother's breast, and how you've been unable to kick it. Now, do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, my mother, admittedly, when
what
she,
I'm saying
my
is,
mother, when she was pregnant, my mother was pregnant. My mother was pregnant with me. She smoked.
On the cigarette. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said when my mom was pregnant with me, she smoked.
Okay, and now you smoke. And what I'm saying is the act of sucking on the cigarette is much like the way you suckled your mother's breast. You just can't get over it.
Well, you know what? I don't think about it like that. But that's good, Frank. I like it. Maybe that'll get me.
Think of your mother's breast every time you light a cigarette.
Maybe that'll get me to quit, bro. That might be the way.
There you go. And the other thing we talked about is drinking beer with straw.
Yeah, I don't drink that much, Frank. So if I drink,
well, what it said is that it created the sty on your eye.
What, the straw?
Yeah, that the alcohol consumption, and then that the cigarette smoke aggravates it.
All right. Well, what are you gonna do? Shit happens. People have a lot.
Well, that's the key. That's what was covered. You missed the show. You might want to go back and watch. It's called "The Tan Man Quits IRL." So, are you gonna get back on the street or?
Yeah.
So, you know, sitting in the bench, I don't know.
Like, there's a lot of benches. There's a lot of benches in Delray, bro.
It's okay. I don't tell you what to do. But I did mention the pickleball thing. You probably should add more clowns. There's a lot of clowns on that court. They did your boy in. They did the mayor in. He was ahead, and then they did an adjustment, and then he lost.
Who are we talking about?
The pickleball with Aunt B, where the mayor lost.
The mayor?
Yeah. The guy, Carlos, lost.
Oh, you mean
the guy who trains the dogs, he lost. He was ahead, and then the judges came in.
That was the tournament.
They did him a dirty.
That was
Excuse
good.
me?
That was a great video, man. You see the whole video.
Great video. It needed more clowns. That's the point. You need to add more clowns because there weren't enough on that court. I guess you don't get the joke. Did you notice you ran Charlie out of here? And now you've done the same to Callie. She said you have pictures. Can you show us the pictures you have of Callie?
No, I wouldn't do that. Unlike you,
well,
Frank.
That you showed him before.
What's that?
Huh?
Without her permission, I would never do something like that.
On the air, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, when does Diener come down? You guys have any plans? I don't know if it's private, whatever.
Well, Diener's coming a week from Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how about you? This weekend you have the July 4th G-string on the beach?
You know, every day's 4th of July here. I tell you that. Nothing changes. Except they're gonna blow up this town. I know it. I've been here during 4th of July, and it gets really. I mean, it's like bombs here wherever you go. I don't know.
The Pompano Pier.
We'll see. Pier? We'll see what happens, man.
Listen, I lived in Pompano years ago. You might want to look this one up. And on 4th of July, we'd all go down to the beach. We lived about a block off the beach. We'd all go down to the beach, and you'd look towards the pier, and they'd have the fireworks off the end of the pier.
Frank, I did that last year. It was beautiful.
Can you hear me?
I said I did that last year. It was beautiful.
In Pompano?
Yeah, in Pompano. No, actually in Deerfield.
Right. So the year it was back, I don't remember what year, I was in Pompano. And
Yeah,
on July
I have
4th,
some
they'd fire these fireworks off the end of the pier, which is everyone would go down to the beach. We'd sit on the beach and look towards the pier,
Right.
the fireworks.
We did that last
This
year.
year-
It was great.
This year, as we were sitting there watching, the first firework went off successfully, but all of a sudden there was a delay. And before you knew it, the entire display blew up without being shot up into the air. It blew up at the end of the pier all at once, and you saw the people jumping off the pier, and you saw the pier explode all at once. The first one went off, and then there was a delay, and then the entire end of the pier exploded at once, and you saw the people jumping off the pier into the ocean. That's Pompano Beach Pier. As you know, it's been rebuilt
All right,
since
what else
then
you got,
because,
bro? I got a lot of shit going on here.
well, that was the other thing I wanted to cover. I know my stories don't matter about the people who died at the end of the Pompano Pier on July 4th, but what I was wanting to ask you is about, I'm guessing now there's no hope with Andrea.
I screwed up today with her.
What happened?
There's a lot going on with that, you know.
We know.
I'm thinking to myself, let's say that I was falling for her. Okay? Like, our friendship was growing every day. Okay? Now this guy steps into the picture, and let's just say this. Let's say...
Who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Marsala, bro.
Okay.
Let's say Mr. Marsala, instead of being Mr. Red Flags, turned out to be the man of her dreams. What would that do to me?
Regret is what it comes to mind. It would make you feel regretful.
It just so happens that Mr. Marsala turned out to be a dud.
Well, yeah, that's what she said.
But let's just say that Mr. Marsala turned out to be Prince Charming. What happens to the tan?
You're happy being single. You like the idea of not knowing what's around the corner. And what was the other thing you said?
All of that.
These are your choices, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing about me. I try to live life without regret. It's very difficult.
But you know what? I was being real about it. I wasn't trying to force anything. And my feelings were starting to grow for her.
What did you do today, though?
Excuse me?
What did you do?
Today?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of explained the same thing I just explained to you. I said, you know, what happens if this guy did become Mr. Wonderful? What would have happened with us? And
You talked to her about a hypothetical?
Yeah,
And it created an issue?
kind of. Yeah, I need to.
Oh.
I need to walk it back a little bit, but look, she's going through some other family issues that I don't want to bring her any more stress than she needs. You know, because she doesn't need my bullshit. I get it.
Okay.
You know, this is my show. She wants to be part of it. She's always welcome. She loves the family. I know that. But, you know, she's got another life. This is my life. She stepped into it.
Is it true you're done with the real IRL down on the street? Where you
No.
talk to people and interact?
Hell no.
Remember the formula where you sit someone next to you and then people send in donations? Will you do that?
Well, we're going to do it Saturday. I got these two girls. I don't know if you missed the conversation, but they want to
I
start.
heard the conversation. Perfect for it. Going to set them up on their own channel.
We're going to meet them hopefully
Vivacious,
Saturday
bubbly,
night. Saturday night.
effervescent.
Saturday night, I'm going to go to my original spot where the Queen sat me down. And they're going to meet me, and you're going to meet them. And I'm hoping you'll fall in love with them.
Okay.
Because that's who I am. I support live streamers.
I see.
You like that?
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'd support you, Frank, but you know what? I don't support drug use.
Well, I don't support alcohol. But you didn't hear me talking about it till you brought it up. See, how do you feel comfortable just judging people publicly like that? What makes you feel comfortable enough to do that?
You know what? You feel comfortable
I'm
enough.
asking you a direct question.
You feel comfortable enough to say shit to me in front of all my family and ask me these questions, talk about hair plugs. I'm just telling you, I'm coming back. I'm saying, Frank, stop smoking weed already.
I'm
You're
telling
too old
you,
for
day
this
drinking.
shit. You're too old.
Okay. What I'm telling you is I didn't judge you till you judged me. You understand? You couldn't take the hair plug jokes? You're not cut out for this. You can't think about it. It could have been a lot worse than hair plugs. I never discussed when you talked about your sex change. You don't deny mentioning it, the video's down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it. Now, you were saying it jokingly, but you said it. We have the clip.
Which clip, Frank?
You were drinking. That's why, see? You don't think Andrea realizes you drink?
I have
the day drinking?
You know what? Am I drinking
But
now?
I didn't judge you.
You know, I'll have, look.
You know why? Because I know better.
Listen. I'm 62 years old, and
No,
I can have
no.
a beer.
You judged me
I can have
readily.
a beer or two, Frank.
You can do
I'm
whatever
not a
you
little
want,
kid.
but it is what
All
it
I'm
is.
saying
Bring up
is,
someone
watching
else's-
you,
Oh, go ahead,
watching
please.
you, Frank, sit there with the twisters,
It's okay.
like it's the
It's
fucking
okay. You
end.
drove
I don't want
drunk.
my son
Let's talk
watching
about
that shit.
You came home
I
without
don't want
your
little
lights
kids
on.
seeing that.
You want to talk about that?
What?
You jeopardize the family when you make those decisions. You drove drunk, didn't you?
When?
Without your lights on. When you drove home without
Dude,
your
you know what?
lights
The
on.
streets here are so lit up, you can't even tell
Okay,
if the
you
lights
can
are
make
on or not.
excuses for yourself, but I'm talking directly to you as a man. Listen, I didn't judge you till you judged me. You don't understand that?
How do you know I was drunk, Frank? Were you with me that night?
You admit you were.
I
You
didn't
gonna lie
admit
to
that.
us? Then why weren't your lights on?
Because I forgot to turn them on. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You drink. Yeah, you drink all day. So you're not drunk. You're maintaining. Is that what you call it?
I'll tell you what I call it. I call it you're a fucking moron, okay? I'm the last thing from a drinker. I drink beer out of a straw, maybe at night, maybe 1 or 2 beers once or twice a week. That's a lot different than my fucking son seeing you sitting there with your little weed and your fucking Burger King crown judging people with your bullshit questions, talking about hair plugs. I mean, let's be real, Frank. When you sit there and smoke your pot, it's like, I'll tell you, it's not good. You need as many brain cells as you got left, buddy. Because you look like you're starting to fade away. I mean, you can see that you look sickly, bro. Something's not right. You remind me of this horse that I used to have I had this white horse that I bought for $20 that had hoof rot. And it was lame. And it was white. And I put a Burger King hat on it. And you can see its bones. There he is.
Who is this idiot that you were talking to? Give me a break, really?
Keyword, moron.
Moron, douchebag. Well, shit for brains. Really? Who is it? I couldn't even deal with that. How could you deal with such a jerk off?
You know what? I like the guy. It's funny, but I don't like seeing him smoking pot on camera. It's a lot different than having a beer out of a straw. I mean, that's what kind of, I'm not doing shots of tequila. I'm a fucking beer out of a straw.
I've hung out with you. I know you don't drink heavy.
Bro, you don't have to explain this shit. He likes to throw shit out there. Like, I got hair plugs, and it's all fabrication shit. So he can have his little show and talk about me for some reason. Like, I'm content for this guy. I don't even know why.
Who is this guy?
He's Scuffy Frank.
He's what?
Exactly.
He's a nobody. Come on. I'm not
Look,
judging
I'm a
you.
nobody, bro. But I don't like, you
outta
know, I'm
here.
not calling his.
What a pussy.
He's Stink Bug's favorite IRL person. She gives him
Yeah,
life. She
he's a
blows life
douchebag.
into the clown suit. I love this girl to death, and she's always promoting him. It's like I entertain him for her because I love the girl. I love her. And if she wants me to entertain this guy, then I do it. Because she wants me to. I don't know why. I don't know why she's watching a cowboy. But I love the girl. She can do whatever she wants. I love when she's with me. I feel good that she's here. You know? It's not, I'm not saying anything negative, but she's a big promoter of this guy. And I don't know why. I just don't.
That idiot who's up your ass for driving without the lights on. Give me a fucking
Bro, you
break.
know what happened? I pulled out, and it's lit up real bright, and I didn't turn the lights on for maybe the first 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You ever pull out, and you don't realize your lights aren't on?
Bro, I've hung out with you. You know, the guy's an idiot. What can I tell you? He's an idiot. You're not like that. You know, and I know what you're talking about with the lights on the street. I was down there. Remember when we were hanging out? You know, I didn't even have the fucking lights on half the time.
Look, it was just a 2-minute, okay, my lights aren't on, boom. Because my boys said it, hey, dude, you were driving with the lights off. Yeah, for a second.
I love that lame firework bullshit about Pompano Beach. That was the lamest story I ever heard. That guy's lame. What a terrible life he must lead.
He's a pot-smoking guitar player, bro, that watches IRL all day and collects buttons at Disney World. That's his life.
All right. So he's a guitar hero. He's a wannabe. Hey, I burn the ganja. It's medicinal. But, I'm not a guitar hero wannabe like that chump.
Well, listen, you know what? The funny thing about it is, it's not that, look, you can smoke all you want, but it's like he makes it seem like it's just the way he's like, playing with the joint. It's like...
He's got to advertise it, right? He's got to advertise
it's
it.
like, I don't want my son seeing that shit.
One of those losers.
It's one thing to drink beer out of a straw. It's like, hey, the guy's a pussy. He drinks beer out of a straw. It's just something I enjoy, man.
I drink
it out
Jameson and Coke out of a straw. Am I a pussy?
What's that? Well, I wouldn't call you a pussy, I'll tell you that. Not to your face, anyway.
I am what I eat. What can I tell you?
You're the man, bro. I wish you would come down. I'll put you on here with me. Let them see who they're talking to.
I'll be down. I don't know if they can handle me down there.
Georgie Ukraine. He'll kill you.
In a heartbeat.
He's the man. Love you, brother.
In a heart.
Love
you too.
Thanks for vouching for me, bro.
Always, I got you. I got you back. You know that.
My boy. We'll talk soon.
You betcha. All right.
It's my buddy from Jersey calling in. That's the funny thing about this. Like, my friends from home are watching me. I don't even know who's watching me. You gonna tell my mother I'm driving drunk? Shit, how do you know I was drunk, bro? I'm never drunk. Okay? Last time I was drunk, I was in Atlantic City. But I was in Atlantic City. I wasn't driving. And the way they give you those drinks in Atlantic City, they make them so strong so you'll gamble more. I mean, it's off the charts. You were trying to hide your alcohol consumption by using a straw to drink booze. Plus, you were cheating at pickleball with quart gear. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you got me. I'm an alcoholic, all right? I need to go to AA. All right? You know what? I don't even like the taste of beer. But here, for some reason, every once in a while before the show, it kind of loosens me up. So I'll drink a beer or two out of a straw. That's it. I mean, I'm not drinking bourbon or shots of tequila or it's not like it was when I was younger. Yeah, when I was younger, forget it. Shit, I was throwing up every night. Yeah, I really don't like look, you know what? I'll do a shot of tequila with somebody if I wanted to. But 99.9% of the time, I refrain, man. I don't need to be somebody else. I'm pretty happy in my own skin. Okay, I don't need to smoke weed every 2 seconds, Scuffy. It's not even the weed that he smokes. It just makes it look like it's cool. Like he's cool. Again, he looks like he's a sickly man, that something's not right with him, with his Burger King hat on, sitting back in a chair like he's the king of IRL. I got you time stamped. You know? I mean, who does this shit bro, if I'm not on this, I'm not watching this. There's too many other things on TV than watching this shit. Now, the people that are with me, we're family. It's a different thing. This is like a gathering of a family. I'm not going to jump on somebody else. Look, if I go watch Buddy, I watch Buddy for a little while. All right? I can't even look at the Queen and the hat. He don't exist to me. So who else is there? TK? Yeah, I'll pop on there once in a while to support the guy and say, what's up, TK? Just so he knows I'm there. But, you know, I'd rather watch a movie or sports. I watch the Mets lose every night now. Play pickleball. Anyway, I'm sorry. But the one thing he was right about... Oh.
Stinky Bug sent $3. Quit acting like a rectum tan man. I love Scuffy Frank's show and we are fam. Cowboy treats me better than you. Frank makes me laugh and just has a better show. We smoke blunts together on camera.
There is no way that was the real stink bug that sent that. Because she would text me instead. She's got my direct line. If she got a problem with me, she's going to text me. So, somebody just playing games. Hey, and you know what? I couldn't tell you if Cowboy show's better, if Scuff Frank show's better. I wouldn't know. I really wouldn't. I'll promote him. Look, Scuff Frank's getting all the promotion he can handle right now. I mean, hey, everybody, go watch Scuff Frank. Okay? There you go, Frankie. That's what this is all about. Have fun with it. Everybody go run and see Scuff Frank. Matter of fact, I got a picture of Scuff Frank right here that somebody sent me. It's funny, people send me pictures. Okay? Let's see. Tonight it was the Queen with this moron. Here he is. Here. Go watch him. Here's Scuff Frank, smoking a joint with his Burger King hat on. All right? Let's talk about hair plugs. There you go, brother. All the publicity you need right there. People are running to your channel now. Only 4,000 more watch hours and you can start monetizing the hat. You gotta remember something, Scuff. I know you do your little wrap-up show and shit, and you can talk trash about me, but I got a microphone too. Okay? I got a microphone too.
Bucks and $3. I don't want to be your mod anymore. Scuffy has made me mod in his chat, and I take this seriously. He don't judge like you. Fuck you, tan man.
Scuff Frank couldn't wait to run to Cowboy's channel when he first came on. I'll never forget seeing a screenshot of Cowboy's chat. All I did was say, guys, please, don't breathe life into this guy. If you give him views, he'll never stop. So they gave him the views, and he's not stopping. And he's still playing his game. Scuff Frank taught him how to turn the microphone on. Taught him how to lift his hat up so you could see him. You know? I mean, what kind of loyalty? There's no loyalty in this world. All I did was ask him, please. This guy's out of his mind. I'm sitting next to him. I know who the guy is. It's like you're just setting yourself up. You know? And he couldn't wait to run there and just... Yeah, maybe I should have told him to go there, and maybe he wouldn't have. You know, but I wasn't saying, like, oh, you're a little kid and you can't do whatever you want. I was just saying, listen, guys, you know, this guy is just discrediting the shit out of me all over town with his little pedophile jokes and everything's content to get you guys to come and watch him. And Cali Girl couldn't wait to get over there. Then she comes on our show the other night. Oh, Tan Man. I'm not gonna go. I'm taking a break from the hat. Then she's right back there in 5 seconds. I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, what's going on here? Who are these people? That's the funny part. I don't know these people. I don't know these people.
Stinky Bug sent $3 instead of watching you tan turd. I am Mod and taking care of Scuffy Frank. I am in his chat right now. You gonna make a stink. He values me and I like his humor. Deal with IT Tan Man. Scuffy is right about you. I am outie.
Freedom of choice, baby. Freedom of choice. It must really be her because she's not disputing this. So she's probably over there watching Trixie make them some tacos or some shit. Listen, again, you know, to me, to go through this again, I met him a year ago. He was 300 pounds. He got lap band surgery. Okay? Then I ran into him again. I didn't even know who he was. He's like, what's up, Dan? I'm like, do I know you? Oh, yeah, it's me, Al Miller. I'm like, yo, bro, I can't see you. Lift up the hat. And, you know, I pulled the hat up and I saw him. I was like, bro, your teeth are on the floor. What are you doing? Like, yo, I love you. I love you, Tan Man. You love me? You don't even know me. Then I ran into him in Del Rey with the stream. And all of a sudden, we're best friends for years. Knows me for years. If I know this guy a month, it's more than I know him. You know? I met him twice before I streamed with him, and how long were we on together? It was that quick. He came and went. A lot of people come into my life and leave quickly. They get what they can from you and they disappear. What did he get? He got Scuff Frank, Cali Girl, and I don't know, a few others. That's what he got from me, you know? But I'll tell you this. The day I went over there with the stream, he had tears in his eyes. I love you. Nobody's ever given me a break like this. Oh, he's hugging me. I said, don't wish you what you wish for, you might get it. He got it all right. Hello?
Hey, it's Tony. What's up?
There he is, the new man, made man. All right, T,
That's
what I
made
need
man.
you to
I'll
do.
bring the cannolis to the meeting.
What's that?
So I went over to Frank's real quick to check. Stinky ain't in the chat, so I would wait and hear from her. It's probably a fake donos. We feel it's fake, but, you know, the way they keep coming. So she's not typing in Frank's chat like the dono said.
I wouldn't think she would do that. I mean, she disappeared.
No, she's sweet. She's very sweet. And, you know, Al Trixie's very nice, too.
Oh,
so
I
don't,
like Trixie.
You know, he already called in for attention, but he just wants attention. He's really, really upset. I'm talking about Frank about the weed comment. He's really insulted about that. So, you know, but he came at you with all kinds of things. I don't know.
Yeah, really.
You know, he said the other day he does this for laughs, but he's really, really, really. Remember how mad he got about me about the whole thing about being right or wrong and stuff. So I guess he's sensitive. You know.
He's sensitive. He could dish it out, but he can't take it.
Right. Exactly.
He can dish it out, but he can't take it. What he doesn't realize is I have a microphone too.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Yep.
I mean, you want to play? Let's play. But you know, I was serious about that. I really watched him, and there he was, and he was just wetting that joint in his mouth, and
Yeah.
I was like,
well, I seen him twice. He was smoking like a roach, like a very end of the joint. Like he could have made it look a little bit more attractive, you know, with a nice cone or a spliff or something. I don't know.
I'm just saying, look, if you know, I don't want to promote drug use on my channel, and I wish he wouldn't do the same because you never know who's watching.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do that, but I don't think it's a big deal, especially what he's doing with his channel. A lot of people do it. They drink, they smoke, they talk about taking all kinds of different drugs. It's pretty common in what I call the bottom of YouTube, you know.
Tell us about Cowboy's shit.
I haven't seen much, but yeah, Callie was back there within the next day or two, and he was being all gross and like sexualized. Like no woman, I would think, no respectable woman wants to be sexualized, and if so, not grossly. Like he's very gross the way he talks about her, and she's there laughing and thinking it's funny. So I don't know, but I mean, my point about her would be, you said you came here saying you're done, you're taking a 3-month break, and then you're there 2 days later. Like that's fine, go wherever you want, but don't give lip service, you know, don't say you're doing something. Like, that's why people don't like her, you know.
You know, she scares me, though, because I really believe she's in cahoots with him, and, like, I really believe she's going to try and, like, get me on tape.
I don't think so. I don't think you have anything to worry about with her or Frank, and you don't have anything to worry about with Cowboy as far as online shit is concerned, but he is just like a pest in real life. That's more your concern, that he's in proximity to you and Andrea, you know. Frank was saying something that Cowboy said he walked into the back of Killwins. I don't know if that's true or not. But if that's true, that's really stepping over the... You wouldn't even do that.
He went into the back of Killwins?
That's what... You know, Frank says a lot of shit, so who knows? I didn't see it. I didn't see him say it. Frank said that tonight, something like that. So and Frank felt that was not appropriate, too. So Frank's just mad that he's... that you called him out on some stuff. He's just mad. I mean, to go and say you're drunk driving, that's like a real stretch. He was trying to run a case against you, that you were not a good person. He's just mad. I hate that he's so mad. And you didn't run Charlie off. Charlie does what Charlie does. Who knows? He's probably very busy. It's a busy time. Everyone needs their deck power washed before 4th of July. Duh.
Yeah, I think he's, you know, from what I hear, he's still having phone sex with the skank after the show.
Where'd you hear that from?
Believe me, I get calls from so many different people that you have no idea.
No, I can give it. He doesn't do that.
No.
I mean, you could be using it as a way to patrol him, but no, if you want, I don't know how real you want to be on this stuff, but I have a good idea what happens. It doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
All right. Well, that's why your ceremony's coming up. But
I'm the prince of receipts. You know, but I'm only going to try and apply it when it's really necessary, like with people threatening people and you know, shit that's over and above. Like, you know, people are just being trolling and people. That's fine. You know, that's part of this. You know, if you hear, it's part of it. You know.
Well, that's what I was telling the women today that want to start up. I say you're going to have to be ready for this kind of. You know, there's people that are going to come at you.
You're doing it good, though. Like, any troll that comes in is so diluted by all the good messages, and they're easily spotted.
That's the
and can
beauty
be
of
taken
this.
out. Like, you're doing really well with it. And you really do have, what you have with these 40, 50 people, people 1,000, 2,000 people don't have. Like, that, let's say someone with 2,000 fans have only maybe, 20, 30 really solid people. You have 20, 30 solid people who really appreciate you and are rooting for you as a person more than anything else,
That's
they care
the
about you
beauty.
beyond the online
Tony,
shit.
that's why I'm doing this and I'm committed to it because of the people that are with me. I feel like I'm hanging out with my friends, man. I really believe like I'm hanging out with my
Absolutely.
friends. And my friends are hanging out with their friends. And it's like, they're talking to each other.
I love it. I love coming in and doing stuff, and
yeah, you're the best.
My wife's like looking at me tonight, like, "Oh, you look busy." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a little busy right now."
No, he's about to have his button ceremony.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a made man in a little while.
You're a made man, brother.
So yeah, if I had that, what I would do is I would post links for the Discords and stuff like that. And if someone you want their channel promoted, I'll go get the link and put the channel in.
Tony, I just want you to know something. I
Bill
got a call.
channel in, obviously, people like that who support the show, TKs.
Listen, I got a call last night, and the person on the other line was like, you need to make Tony a made man on your channel. Tony
Whoa,
TV.
I love that.
And I was like, okay. They're like, do it tomorrow. I'm like, really? I'm like, I love the guy. I got no problem with that. I should make him. And they're like, yeah, he's button him up. Wrench him up.
I know who did. I'm guessing I know who did that. That's very sweet of them. Very sweet.
Well, you know, when they speak, I listen.
Well, I'm looking out for everyone pretty much. I'm looking out for real people, and I let the trolls be the trolls and stuff. But anybody, real people, I see anything, that could be harmful or mean against them, I'll definitely. But let's make it clear, I'm not the one DMing you about who's doing what and all that shit. I don't do that. We talked on the phone a couple times, but
you believe me.
we don't. If I have something to say, I'll call in and say it.
And
I
there's
wanna be upfront
nothing that
like
we
that.
talk about unless it's like, how it can improve my, what I'm doing here online. But you're not one of those guys that reach out to me and tell me what's going on with other people. It's not.
Right.
It's not what it is. So it's all good, brother. Anyway, we love you, man. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll call in if you ever need. If you're like, oh, Tony, call in, I'll try and call in if I can and just help you out because I know you have no co-host right now.
Well, it don't matter. You're part of this, so we're happy that you're here with us.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Brother.
Good talking
Thank
to you,
man. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we got some high-level people. Called me last night. You need to make Tony a made man on this channel. I'm like, really? It's like the commission calling me. I'm like, shit, I got no problem with that. I love Tony. They're like, yeah, do it tomorrow. I'm like, okay, I'll do that. Called Harry. He's like, Dad, you got to do it on the air. I can't do it unless he's in the chat. Harry's probably out of school, but I think he told me how to do it. I just press down on the name, and then it will come up. And then we could do it. So we'll try and make that happen in a little bit. But before we do that, I told you earlier in the show that I get a lot of emails and text, and I printed some up, I jotted some stuff down, and I wanted to just read some shit to you. I thought it was kind of funny. And see what I got. Okay, so the first one's from a Mindy. Mindy in Suffern, New York, believe it or not. It says, Tan Man, why should I take the time to watch your live stream? Mindy, I don't really have an answer for you. I mean, what this is, interactive television? Like, you see the people typing. I never saw a Mindy in the chat, so I'm assuming you're watching, but you're not part of the chat part of this. I think that's what makes it fun and exciting about it is, you get to interact with the person on the screen, unlike, television and stuff like that. So, basically, I would just say, take a chance with us.
If you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. Gonna be around. If you got no place to go when you're feeling down. If you're all alone, when the pretty birds have flown, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Gonna do my very best, and it ain't no lie. If you put me to the test, if you let me try, take a chance on me. That's all I ask of you, honey. Take a chance on me. We can go dancing, we can go walking, as long as we're together. Listen to some music, maybe just go get to know you better. 'Cause you know I've got so much that I wanna do. When I dream I'm alone with you, it's me. You want me to leave it there, afraid of a love affair, but I think you.
All right, this next one is from Nick from Atlanta. Boom, right on schedule. How does it feel to be away from that crazy cowboy? Well, Nick, I gotta be honest with you. It feels pretty damn good. You know? I mean, it was only a short time that we were together, but that short time, I mean, the guy he was weighing on me heavy. I mean, he was calling me off stream and threatening me. You're gonna do what the fuck I tell you. Put your name on my underwear, on your underwear now. I'm with you now. Your last name's Cowboy. It's Tan Man and Cowboy everything. If you go on a date, I'm coming with your ass. And that's what really happened. I mean, I was like, and I would laugh at him. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? I'm like, dude, can you lift the hat up so I can see you? You fucking yelling at me? Do I even know you? Feel like freedom. All right, let's keep it going. Tan Man, you suck. Tan Man, you suck. Love you, Tan Man. All right, here's a good one. Ellen from Chicago. How do you feel about the conflict in the Middle East? I mean, I'll tell you, I felt like 2 weeks ago it was the end of the world. Now, I don't know, it's off the headlines. Now it's all about Diddy. Something tells me Diddy's going to have a big-ass party soon. You know? I don't know. I think they got a ceasefire or shit going, but 2 weeks ago was the end of the world as we know it.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. 6 o'clock TV hour, don't get caught.
Okay, next. Got a lot of Tan Man, you suck. A lot of Tan Man, you suck emails. Ed from South Carolina. Do you have any advice for wannabe live streamers? Do I have any advice for wannabe live streamers? I'd have to say, surround yourself with good people, you know? Like the people I have here, like surround yourself with people that know the business. You know, I just popped in here. These people are like seasoned IRL people. You know, I stepped into their world and I didn't really know what I was getting involved in. But if you surround yourself with like Tony T and Dina and Shelly and Bill and Aggie and Rizzer and T-Ray and Penelope and the list goes on and on. I can just keep going. You surround yourself with those people and you're good. You know? If you're going to just be trolled up, dude, you might as well shoot yourself. No, TK. What up, T? TK's in Wimbledon. We love you, bro. He's having lunch with the Queen today, I think. Oh, the Queen's dead. The King. You know, this is not a real life thing. I mean, it is and it isn't. They call it in real life, but is it real life? Or is it just fantasy? You know what I mean? It's like, is this real? I mean, the Queen makes it, that ain't real life over there. The hat, that ain't real life. I think this is real life, but you got your choice. You can have real life, in real life, or fantasy.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
There you go.
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go.
We love you, TK. You know, T, I was just telling him, like, you know, when I was watching you, I don't know if it was this morning or yesterday, and you gave me a shout out, it felt like you gave me an autograph. You know that? I was like, wow, you know what? He just said hello to me. TK just said hello to me. TK just said hello to me. MP, guess what? TK just said hello to me. And then I said, TK, give a shout out to MP. And then he gave a shout out to MP. And she was like, shit, he just mentioned me. So now I know what it feels like to be on the other end of this shit. You know that? It was pretty cool. Hearing my name from TK. What else? Oh, here we go. Tan Man, you suck. Tan Man, you suck. Tan Man, you're fake. Wendy from Jacksonville. What was it like being on K-Rock? What was it like being on K-Rock? It was a while ago. But, you know, it's funny. When I did the radio show, I felt the same kind of energy from the people. It wasn't interactive like this. And I believe that if they had this when I was doing that, I'd be as big as anybody right now. I know I would. That show was picking up steam like you wouldn't believe. But, you know, back then, you know, if Scuffy Frank came on and told me, you know, I was drinking and partying and this and that, I'd say, you're right. Hey, you caught me, you're right.
Whiskey bottles and brand new cars. Oak tree, you're in my way. There's too much coke and too much smoke. Look what's going on inside you. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell?
You know, speaking of smell, I wonder what Scuffy Frank's house smells like. I mean, he's sitting in the house smoking weed. It must be like a, you know, even Andrea, I mean, yeah, she smokes when she smokes, but never in the house. I mean, the whole house must stink like weed, like a weed den, and you can't get that smell out.
Ooh, that smell. The smell of gas around you.
All right, let's keep going. Oh, this is a good one. This is from Rick from Alabama. Rick from Alabama? I mean, we never see these people in the chat. That's the weird thing, man. I guess you guys could just ask me these questions straight up. I'm looking right at you. Rick from Alabama. Wonder what he sounds like. Y'all come back now, you hear me? I do. I can't stand the smell of weed. I smell weed. It's everywhere. Tan Man, how does it feel to have all these people watching you sit in the chair? I'll tell you, man. That's the one part of it that kind of freaks me out. Like, if this was like a Zoom call and we could see everybody and there were panels, you know, I think it'd be a little more just, it would be easier for me personally, you know, if I could see the people, like a Zoom call, you know? It's like, it's just me sitting here, you know, and I'm like, it's fucking weird, to tell you the truth. Says I've been sitting here for 119 minutes already, you know? So there are times, my man, when I just want to fly away. Ready?
Oh yeah! I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tan Man, you can put a link for people to join your show. They do pop up in Square. It's like Hollywood Squares with you everyone up on the panel. Yeah, good luck with that. Shelly, you want to know the truth? When I shut this shit off, I shut it off. You know, tomorrow's another day. Wake up. Today I was in the storage making new boxes for the next order. You know, and then kind of like, you know, I just say, okay, what am I going to do, man? Am I going out with the stream? Am I going to stay in? I love being here. It's so much easier for me. I can play the music. I can see the people. But I love to be out as well, you know. Frank wants to be the center square. He can be the center square. Shit, I'll put him in the center. He wants to be in the center. Here you go, Frank. You're in the center. He looks like my fucking grandfather, you know that? That's what my grandfather looked like. Here you go, Frank. You're in the center square. All the attention you can muster. I'll put him in the chair. All right, let's keep it going. Oh, God. How about this next one? You ready? Evan from L.A. Dear Tan Man, have you ever had phone sex with Cali Girl? Boy, that shit's fucking flying all over the place, huh? The rumors. First of all, I've never had phone sex with Cali Girl. Boy, having phone sex with her? You might as well shoot yourself, because she wouldn't let you get a word in edgewise. I'd be like, hey, what are you wearing, baby? She wouldn't even hear me, because she'd be yapping so quick. My penis would shrink. What kind of phone sex can you have with that anyway? It's like, yo, give me a chance to get excited here. Shut the fuck up. I'll talk to the new made man, Tony TV, about it. Can play gifts in his square. Yeah, the gift king. Yeah, but I think it's impossible to have phone sex with Cali Girl. No way she can get you off. Too much information. You know, I've never really had phone sex before. I mean, you know, kidding around a little bit. Hey, baby, what are you wearing? Blah, blah, blah. You know, under the covers. You know, I never really... You mean, there are women that I've spoken to on the phone that got me to tingle a little bit while I was laying in bed. There's no doubt about that. But it wasn't like I was, you know, pulling out the hand cream or anything. You know, it's a little weird. So, but as far as Callie goes and being with the cowboy and shit, fuck that.
Hey little sister, what have you done? Hey little sister, who's the only one? Hey little sister, who's your Superman? Hey little sister, who's the one you want? Hey little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Hey little sister, who is it you're with? Hey little sister, what's your spicy wish? Hey little sister, shotgun, oh yeah. Hey little sister, who's your Superman? Hey little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again.
You know what's funny? Well, it's not funny, but I just saw that Foreigner is reuniting with Lou Gramm, the original singer, and they're going on tour. That's really good, man. I love Foreigner. I mean, I saw them. You know, I'll tell you a quick story. My ex-wife and I went to see Foreigner at West Point. That's the military academy. And all the cadets were wearing white, and they're down on the floor, standing up. And everybody else had to sit in the arena part, and they had to hold down for the cadets. And they're all wearing the same shit. And they were going nuts to the music, and it was the weirdest thing you ever saw. It was like they're jumping up and down, and it looked like it was just so wild to see because they were all wearing white. I'll never forget that. And it was really a cool concert that I went to see Foreigner with Lou Gramm. And he was amazing. I mean, I know they had a new singer and they were on touring with some new guy he was good. I mean, I saw him on YouTube and everything. And he sounded like him, but, you know, there's nothing like the real thing. It's like Journey with the Arnel Pineda and everything. I mean, I liked him. He was good. His whole story, how they found him, you know, in like a third world country, and guy was singing karaoke, and they sent them a tape to Neil Schon, the guitar player, and boom. They're like, this guy, he was like, save them. And, but, you know, you can never replace Steve Perry, right? The RZA, that's why you don't get any trolls to porn bomb you to try and take your channel down. Yeah, I mean, that was something that Tony T was telling me. You do these little box squares and people put porn in there and then you're screwed, right? So that's not good either. All right, let's keep going. Tan Man, you suck. Love you, Tan Man. See that? I get some good fan mail. Okay, here we go. Paul from Minnesota. Where the hell is he? Paul from Minnesota. What's up, Paul? If you're watching at home, we love you. Join the freaking family, Paul. Don't be afraid, man. This is where the action is. You get to meet Bill and Aggie, man. These are the celebrities. And Shelly. And RZA, the king of emojis. Dear Tan Man, where have you lived other than Florida? Well, basically, I was born in Brooklyn, moved to a place called Rockland County. I don't know if you guys are familiar from New York. Moved to Rockland County. There's all New York stuff. From there, I went to school upstate, Sullivan County. Then I moved back home to Rockland County. Then I moved to the city, New York City. Then I moved back to Rockland County in Nyack, New York. And then I moved to Mahwah, New Jersey. Then I moved to Rockaway Beach, and my family has a big property up in upstate New York. So I've pretty much been home in the valley.
Home in the valley, home in the city. Home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway. Home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. I can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving up.
And he finishes with, Tan Man, would you ever want to go back to New York? Man, I want to go back a little bit. I miss my kids so much. Man, I want to go home, take off this uniform and leave the show.
I wanna go home, take off this uniform and leave the show. And I'm waiting in this cell because I have to know, have I been guilty all this time?
Floyd, baby. All right, Tony, don't move, man. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this right now. Here we go, baby. Tony's got the wrench. Let's play the music. Tony, repeat after me. I, Tony, will protect the Tan family at all costs. I never realized, like, that felt really good, He's really a good guy, and he really is in my corner and everything. I know there's more people to come that's going to get made on this channel, so hang in there, guys. Trust me. When I get the call from the commission, boom. It happens. I know there's a few names that are being thrown around right now, like RZA and T-Ray also. So stay tuned. They might be moderators on the Discord, for all I know. But I got the call last night. Tony T, make 'em, Tan. Make 'em, button 'em. He's a wrench now. You got it. All right, let's keep going, man. I'm having fun with this. This is from Scott from New Jersey. I don't see any Scotts in his chat. Scotty boy, if you're watching, chat up. Maybe you'll get your button someday like Tony T. Speaking of wrench. Yes.
Hi, Tan Man.
Hi, beautiful.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Can you play the Italian music while I speak?
Okay.
Thank you. Tony, I want to congratulate you. I don't hear the music.
Oh, it's playing.
Thank you. Please play it while I speak.
I am.
Tony, I want to thank you and welcome you to the family. I hope you will always put the Tan Man and the Tan family first, aside from your own family. Is the music playing, David?
Yes, it's playing.
Okay. I hope you will always try to stay tan and not burn. And I hope you will be loyal to the Tan family and to all of our needs. And I want to give you a big mazel tov to the family. We love you. Don't disappoint us. You will have written instructions under your door in about an hour telling you what you need to do for your initiation. Thank you. Love you, Tony. Welcome to the family.
That was beautiful. Your first assignment, Tony, you gotta go whack the cowboy now. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Boy, that wrench looks good next to your name, bro. I like it. You're a made man. Nobody can fuck with you now. Nobody can touch you. Freaking great. All right, let's keep going. Scott from New Jersey wants to ask the Tan Man a question. Tan Man, what upsets you most about IRL? Man, that's a good question. I mean, nothing really upsets me. I mean, in reality, the way we have turned this into what we have turned it into, like what just happened here with Tony, this is really good stuff. It's fun. You know, we have a good... I don't know what Penelope's writing in Dutch or whatever, but I'm sure it's pretty good. You know, the trolls don't upset me anymore. What it does is it fires me up. And I know that my people are here, and they got my back. And it's like, I think somebody may have stolen Penelope's name, because I've never seen her write in German before. I don't know. Is that German? I don't even know what it is. Hey, these guys see that? They're talking another language. This thing's taking a whole nother turn. But, yeah, I like the trolls now. It's kind of fun. And I love coming at them hard, you know? It's fun for me. And you know what? A lot of people, this is the weirdest thing. A lot of people love when I get nuts with this shit. I don't even understand it. They're like, oh, we love when you get mad. I'm like, why? We love when you get mad. You get all fucked up and crazy like that. You get mad. I'm like, really? That's the good part of the show? I don't know.
All the small things, true care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, you're right, best trip, always.
Is this show turned German on me? How's your BP, Tan Man? BP. I'm not sure what that means, but it's pretty good, I guess.
Now you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating. Say it ain't so, I will not.
Oh, blood pressure. I got perfect blood pressure. No shit. That day I went to play Dr. Happy. He had one of those things in his house. Oh no, the thing that goes around your arm and shit. They pump it up. He's like, dude, you got like perfect blood pressure. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. You're like, my heart rate was right on the money. I'm like, see that? That's why I smoke. I don't want to stop. I'll die probably. It's keeping me together. Thank you, Jay. Thanks for asking.
Go, turn the lights off, carry me home.
Wow, now we got the Hebrew going.
Work sucks.
Wow, this show's taking a real turn with ethnicity, I guess. I tell you, I failed Spanish twice.
Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home.
You know what's weird? I never read the comments on the videos either. I should do that. You know? I see like next to the videos says 2 comments, blah, 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 comment. I forget to read them. I never respond to them. I know that. All right, here we go. Next one. Your brother's more famous than you. Okay, I know that. All right? It's not a contest. Ira from Albany. You miss your father. Oh, here's a good one. Ira from Albany. You say you miss your father, and what was the one piece of advice you remember most? Oh, shit. My father used to give me advice all the time. My father used to tell me you sleep when you're dead. He said, you know, he's the one who said, you live by how many people that you met in life. I think that was a good one. I mean, I always say, Dad, man, I took that shit to a whole nother level. Look at all the people I'm meeting now. I mean, I met a lot of people on the way, you know. Man, all this Berlin talk. My father was stationed in Berlin, believe it or not, during the Korean War. He was in Germany. I know that. He was in the Air Force. He was a sergeant in the Air Force. Man, his shoes were always shined, even after he was done, man. If he could have stayed in the military, he would have. You know? And I'll tell you that story, man. My dad, my dad was a famous DJ in Daytona Beach. My mom used to tell me the stories how he used to drive the car right on the beach all the time. It was like, you know, back in Daytona, you could drive your car on the beach. And they were doing that back then. And my dad had a fan club, and he had all these women. My mother would show me letters. All these women writing to my dad, you know, they were in love with him and shit. And he was on his way up, man. He probably would have been on TV. He was a good-looking dude, you know. And then, you know, he had to go back and take over the lumberyard. But the reason why I bring it up is because, you know, my brother became my dad. He's like the #1 guy in New York on the radio. Exactly where my dad was heading. And my brother looks just like my father. That's even weirder. It's like he's a clone of my dad. You know, I look more like my mom, and he looks like my dad. But my father always said, hold on, let me grab this. Carry on, my wayward son.
Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Does anybody have any words of wisdom that they can remember from their father that they could share with us? I mean, what's with all this German talk, guys? It's freaking me out a little bit. I got to be honest with you. You want to go in a chat room and talk German? Adios. Penelope, please. I mean, it's kind of weird, baby. What are you doing? No good deed goes unpunished. That's a good one. Luce. Hi, Luce. I saw you before. Saw you said hello. Love you, kid. You know that. Don't bang married women was a good advice. Rizzy, you're always on the ball, baby. She talked to a German friend of hers back and forth. I see that. Yep, that's a great one, Mr. Balls. Hi, Tammin, I found someone that speaks my language first time. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't even know that was really you. I'm like, shit, I didn't even know you spoke German. But if it makes you happy, speak up. Just be yourself. Nice, Jay. Save a few ass kickings. Anybody else want to share? Bill and Aggie? Remember any famous words from your dad? Don't tell anyone your grandfather is a pedophile, incest, POS. Man, I hate using that word on this channel, D. I can imagine what penalties sound like in clinch, but it happens often, not just that group. Rapping every day if you go into a penalty, thought someone stole your name at first. Yeah, I did. I was like, shit, we must have, we're an international spy ring. My father always gave me great advice as I aged. I realized he was right. One of the most important that he told me was that Hispanic and Asian women are the most beautiful when young, but they age poorly. I don't believe that. Asian women, man, they got beautiful skin. Holy shit, what are you kidding? No, Penelope, it's fine. I thought it was somebody else, honestly. Talk to the guy. If you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, it's fine. I'm just, you know, disagree with that one too. Yeah, I mean, Asian women is and that shit. Are you kidding? Hispanic women? They got beautiful skin. Butt for brains. What's up? Welcome. Welcome to our family, bro. It's their faces, not their bodies. All right. You know, I don't know. We could agree to disagree, bro. Okay, let's keep going. What else we got?
Penelope sent $20.
Schlanken Baden, Sander Wahnsinn wie die Madeln, meine Figur, ein Wunder der Natur.
This is some freaky shit, man.
Und auch so wild, ich treibe es heiß und eisgekühlt. Wippe ich mit dem Gesäß, scheint die Hausmesse Westernburn den Anton aus Tirol. Blaue Pille, Sellerie, das braucht so eine Antonie. Oder du punish me. I kapier's in coyote, because of the Pinadiga girls. Something for me, den gab's noch nie. Ich bin so schön, ich bin so toll, ich bin der Anton aus Tirol. Meine Giger, schlanken Baden, sind der Wahnsinn wie die Madeln. Meine Figur, ein Wunder der Natur. Ich bin so stolz und auch so wild. Ich treibe es heiß und eisgekühlt. Wippe ich mit dem Gesäß, scheint die Hausmesse ist am Wollen Anton aus Tirol. Abends dann im Disco-Stadel, sage mir mit 15 Madel, den gewinnen kann nur ich. Oh, ist es schön bei Ihnen nie, lasst alle vor dem Ring stehen. Keiner ist so urig schön, bin ich schön.
Oh, ist der schön, starker Bub. Von dir krieg ich nicht nur. Komm her und schmus mit mir. Ich möcht grad noch zu dir.
Ich bin so schön, ich bin so toll, ich bin der Anton aus Tirol. Meine Giger, schlanken Baden, sind der Wahnsinn wie die Madeln. Meine Figur, ein Wunder der Natur. Ich bin so stolz und auch so wild. Ich treibe es heiß und eisgekühlt. Wippe ich mit dem Gesäß, scheint die Hausmesse.
Hey, for another 20, you could play a French song. Shit. I'm just kidding. Anybody want to play a French song? We got any Russian songs here? Oh yeah, you taught me some German, man. I felt like I was at a beer, what do they call it, Oktoberfest. I'm the only one there drinking beer out of a straw, Scuffy. That was pretty cool, though. Getting a little international flavor here on the show. I love it. Penelope's the best, man. High level. She already got a wrench. Maybe you could translate what the hell you guys are talking about for all of us so we could be in the conversation with you. You know what I mean? I mean, should we continue on with the emails or is something going to happen next? You said I love you in French? Wow. Who's this guy? Uh-oh, here come Lucille. She's coming at us with something. Shit. I'm going to need a translator soon. A co-host translator. Te amo, that's Spanish, I know that. All right, well, let me read some emails in English. Is that okay? Ah, here's a good one. Emily from Nashville. Emily from Nashville. Tan Man, love the show. There you go. Love the show. Like to hear that. Do you have a favorite Springsteen song living in New Jersey? Shit, I got a lot of favorite Springsteen songs. But I have one right here that reminds me of Andrea.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is he good to you? And can he do to you the things that I do? Oh, no. I can take you high. Ooh, I'm on fire.
Great tune. Man, I love that first line.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go and leave you all alone? I got a bad desire. Oh, I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is he good to you? And can he do to you the things that I do? Oh, no, I can take you high.
Oh, here we go. Here's a good one. Dom from Missouri. Dom from Missouri. Does your publicist, Jen, give you good advice? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. I love Jen. We're all looking forward to seeing Dina together.
Jenny, Jenny, who can I turn to? You give me something I can hold on to. I know you think I'm like the others before. Who saw your name and number on the wall? Daddy, I got your number. I need to make you mine. Daddy, don't change your number. 8675309.
A lot of this stuff is coming from TikTok. They send me messages in TikTok. Not even on this stuff. It's like there's text, there's TikTok, and I just printed them out on the printer. Oh, here's another good one. Ellis from the UK. Please tell me why you made Matthew a mod. He's never on the show anymore. I wonder what happened to him. I mean, the guy does have a wrench. He's never here anymore. He must have found another show or something. Or maybe he goes to bed early now. Got to find out what happened to Matthew. You know, it's like a wasted wrench. If he's not here, I'll give it to somebody else. It's a good question. You got upset about what? Barry's gone. That was his big thing, right? Barry's gone. She's still talking German here. Only got a couple more. We're going to shut it down soon anyway. Please tell me why you made man. Ronnie from Australia. What is the latest? Oh, here we go. Ronnie from Australia. What is the latest with Andrea? Man, I'm having a rough time with this. I really am. Like, I don't know how to handle this. Rizzo's getting a wrench over on the Discord. Okay, so she went out with a guy right in the middle of our thing, whatever it was, our friendship, to which I kept saying I wanted to be single, but I love you and I love her. And, you know, you're turning out to be like a girlfriend that I don't sleep with. You know, and I kept saying, does Kathy Lee and Regis sleep together? Abbott and Costello, all that shit. But, you know, we were getting closer by the minute. It was like, it was almost like I was spending a lot more time with her than anybody else. And I enjoy her company, and I love who she is, man. I do. She's like the yin to my yang. You know? But then all of a sudden she dropped a bomb on us about this guy. And the guy turned out to be a real weirdo douchebag, red flagger. And I started to say to myself, what happens if this guy wasn't a red flagger and he was Mr. Wonderful? Where does that leave me? She's still going to be able to stream with me? She's still going to be able to be friends with me? Is this guy still going to want me around her? And for the last couple of days, I've been having a rough time with it. I got to be honest with you. We'll see what's going to happen. You know, I texted her something today. It wasn't that great. And she came back at me pretty hard. And, you know, I felt bad about it. Told her I'd never disrespect her, ever, which I never will. She's a wonderful person. I love her to death. We were turning into like best friends. I just didn't like the whole bomb aspect of things, you know? And that's pretty much what happened.
How the hell do we wind up like this? And why weren't we able to see the signs that we missed? And try to turn the tables. I wish you'd unclench your fists and unpack your suitcase. Lately there's been too much of this, but don't think it's too late. Nothing's wrong, just as long as you know that someday I will. Someday, somehow, I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now. I know you're wondering someday, somehow, I'm gonna make it alright, but not right now. I know you're wondering well, I'd hope that since we're here anyway, we could end up saying things we've always needed to say. So we could end up staying. Now the story's played out like this, just like a paperback.
Who's a mod on Discord? I'm not sure we're talking about, T-Ray. You're going to be a mod on Discord soon. I promise you that. I mean, you know, there's the commission and then there's me. And I still have a little juice. And I'm definitely leaning towards you and Rizzer being mods on Discord. 100%. I mean, it's almost like it's your channel now. And I enjoy I enjoy what you guys are doing. I really do. I think it's funny. I don't comment that much, but I like to look at it. You know, you were showing those old people having sex. That was a little freaky. Got to be honest with you. I was like, oh shit, you know. But I loved it. The king and queen of Discord, right there. I mean, if anybody deserves the mod on that, it's them. I didn't see that one. Look at Penelope having a whole conversation here. Freaking great. You know, as far as Andrea goes, shit. Just as I thought things were going all right, I found that I'm wrong when I thought I was right.
Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day and you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame.
All right, Penelope, wrap it up. I'm going to bed. Say goodbye in German. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Never know where the wind's going to blow us tomorrow. I want to try and get out. I might have to be on the bench tomorrow somewhere. You know, it's the night before 4th of July. You know, I'm going to try and reconcile with our girl. I'd really like to spend some time with her. And, you know, we're just counting the minutes till Dina gets here. That's going to be good stuff. Saturday night, I'll have those 2 girls with me. You're going to love them. They're beautiful. They got great personalities. And I think you're really going to enjoy them. And hopefully they do their own live stream and we can all support them. That would be really great. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. Tony T, congratulations on your mod. Penelope, hurry up. Get his number, baby. Come on now. Bill and Aggie, thanks for being with me tonight. Seeing you in the chat just makes it all right. 100%. Just makes it all right. All right? Here we go. Last song of the night. Love you guys.
One day I was on the ground when I needed a hand, then it couldn't be found. I was so far down that I couldn't get up, you know. And one day I was one of life's losers, being my friend, my accusers, and in my head, lost before I could go. I had a dream, but it turned to dust, and what I thought was love, that must have been lust. I was living in style when the walls fell in. When I played my hand, I looked like a joker. Turn around. Fate must have woke up this lady luck. She was waiting outside the door. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. And I'm gonna 10. I'm losing again.
Good night.